Welcome to Tesla's Super Destinations,
where we review Tesla's charging infrastructure and get to know the cool people there.
Today we're teching our batteries at the Qualcomm Incorporated Supercharger in San Diego, California.
let's get charged up.
Hello, this is Blue Leader, and we're here in San Diego, where they have a total of 12 superchargers. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll make this quick. Like, subscribe. If you know anyone that wants to hang out with us, make sure you share the content over with them. Here are my initial impressions of this supercharger in San Diego, California. Initial thoughts. You're in a big office park, so Monday through Friday, it shouldn't be too hard finding a restroom. That's going to be my challenge, because I need to go to the bathroom right now. Initial feelings. It's a nice overcast day, so it's good for my lighting, but I don't have any feelings whatsoever. I have a safe feeling over here. It's a Friday on a holiday weekend, so it's super empty. Initial concerns, no concerns whatsoever. During the daytime, I'm sure it's a well-lit area. There's a lot of lights above the supercharger, so that'll give you a little bit of peace of mind. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Stay tuned for the review. Let's give our guest Ava our ear so she can tell us about the area.
This particular location doesn't have a lot going on around it. So there's not I don't even know whether there'd be a restroom, but usually there's restrooms nearby somewhere. It would be if you work in the area, because there's a lot of the tech companies. This is Qualcomm, is right here, it's at the campus. And there's a lot of technology and biotech companies in the area. So if you work in the area, this would be a great location. There's a little eatery that's not too far away that you could go to. It's a very beautiful area. There's really great hiking nearby. It's close to Torrey Pines. So yeah, there's some benefits to charging here if you want to walk around a little bit. It's definitely easy. And there's sidewalks and stuff too, so it's not like you're in a really, busy intersection area. It's very calm and quiet, and so you could easily just walk around and enjoy yourself here.
Now, if this supercharger didn't exist, would you still come back to this parking lot?
Probably not, because I don't work in this area. I'm visiting a friend. We had lunch and I needed to charge my car, and she lives nearby, so I just dropped her off and came here. So probably wouldn't come back to this one. You can only charge, there's a big sign that says you can only be here for 45 minutes. So if you have a really long charge you need to do, I wouldn't recommend coming to this one. But it's pretty easy to park when you're here, and it's definitely quiet if there isn't someone blasting their Prince album in their Tesla while they're charging, which was happening.
Inside joke there, I'll let you in later. 1 full star for chargers, 12 of them at 150 kV 24/7. Bathrooms gets half a star. You have to go across the street 647 feet away inside Madras Cafe. That's a restaurant. Safety gets 1 full star. You've got well-lit outdoor parking. Food and beverage gets a full star. You've got local eats across the street. And please patronize Madras Cafe. The staff let us use the WC and found out that the 2 owners there have Teslas too. Cool factor gets half a star. This is your basic office plaza parking lot. The Qualcomm Supercharger in San Diego, California gets a 4.0 TSD rating, and if you're an employee, you'd probably rate it a lot higher because you could go to the bathrooms closer. Non-rated noteworthy mentions: 1.5 miles from the 805 freeway, Mira Mesa Boulevard exit. Let's give our guest Ava the final word. Do you charge at home?
I do. Yeah, I live in an apartment complex that has its own charging stations, so I usually charge at home. Mine is actually broken right now, so that's why I didn't have it charged today. So, yeah.
So if you charge at home, how come you supercharge, besides it being in needing of repair?
It's fast. That's the benefit of supercharging is it's fast. And there's different levels of superchargers. I can't remember what this one is, but it seems to be a pretty high wattage one. So you'll charge it fairly quickly. I mean, I think I had like, what was it, like at 50 miles when I pulled in here, and I'm like, the charger's going to take about 35 minutes, something like that. So this is a good one for speed, I would say. Some of them are slow, but this one's good.
Ava, is there anyone who you would like to mentor you? Anyone from time or history?
Leonardo da Vinci.
How come Da Vinci?
Because I'm a creative, and I was in the arts. He's an artist, but he's also a scientist. So he kind of uses all the sides of his brain. I do user experience design, so I'm in technology, which is a very logical, scientific kind of field, but I'm a creative in that field. So I think having him mentor me would be inspirational. And man, he contributed a lot, like for someone who just, didn't have a lot of technology in his life at the time. So yeah, he'd be cool.
Now, is there anyone you're currently mentoring right now, Ava?
I'm not officially mentoring anyone. I'm a director, so I do have someone who reports into me, who I would consider I'm mentoring her. But yeah, I mean, I love to mentor people. I used to teach at a university, and that was really rewarding because I got to just like be involved in people's lives who were young adults and really kind of seeing them evolve. And I've even followed some of them in their careers, and it's really fun to see what they've turned out to be. And they're all really good people. And so, yeah, I love it. But I don't have a big posse of mentees right now.
Believe me, if you taught at a university, there's a lot of people that look up to you, even though they may not have revealed that to you. Any final words of wisdom for the people out there, Ava?
The thing that I've learned, because we're talking about Tesla and charging stations, when I have friends who don't have Teslas and they travel with me and I have to kind of pull off the road to charge my car every few hours, and they're like, why would you want that when you can just fill up for 5 minutes in a gas station? I think it's really cool because it gives you the opportunity to A, exercise your muscles. You shouldn't be sitting that long anyway. And B, you get to explore all these new places. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've like found a new town or like gone to a little like cool little restaurant or boutique or something like that, or read history. I stopped in this really cool place that I learned a lot about Native Americans and their history there and history of Mexico and things like that. So I like it. I like having a Tesla, and I like having a reason to explore the world and learn something new that I probably wouldn't learn if I didn't have this car. So, yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. We'll see you later, okay?
All right. Thank you. This wasn't hard.
See you later.
Congrats! You made it to the end. Comment your electric thoughts and share with your circle of trust.
Thanks for letting us supercharge your Tesla destination.
See you at our next super destination.
Is there anyone in your life who doesn't have a Tesla who should have a Tesla?
My brother, maybe, because he's like my best friend, and he's an awesome person, and it's fun to drive, and he should have a car that's fun to drive. Although he has fine cars. It's not like he doesn't have good cars. But yeah, it's just because I love him, so he deserves it. I'd give him one if I could.
Is he your big brother or little brother?
Big brother.
You got that, big brother? Get a Tesla.